Hello and welcome once more to Red Gaming Tech. My name is Amata. Today is the 11th of April and this time I'm bringing you some comments regarding The Witcher 3 from someone over at CD Projekt Red by the name of Damien Monnier, who is actually one of the designers for the title. Now, just to get this right out the way at the start, the source comments from this were made a little while ago, March the 29th to be exact, so you may be wondering, why are you covering this? It's so old. Yes, it is a bit old, but I thought that I'd only just come across the comments and I thought, well, even though these comments are a bit old, they're still an interesting platform to start a little bit of discussion. So, anyway, so basically, on the date I mentioned, he took to Twitter and basically answered some questions about The Witcher. And one person asked if he would play on a PC that only just meets the minimum specifications or on an Xbox One. And Monnier basically said that he'd prefer with the PC. And his actual quote reads, tricky. I need to compare both even though Xbox minimum, but I'd say PC for the resolution alone. He did of course note that on Xbox One, The Witcher 3 will only be rendering at 900p, whereas of course PC and PlayStation 4 will have 1080, and of course PC will probably go above that as well. Now, while that might be sort of scaring people away from The Witcher on Xbox One, he did go on to say that you're still going to get the whole experience on the Xbox One. And he further said, quote, "It's fine on Xbox One, it's just the resolution really, it's 900p versus 1080p for the PS4. The game is the same." Now naturally, this led several Xbox One owners to basically, well, ask if they were going to try to get it up to 1080p on the Xbox One after, say, the development kit is updated to take advantage of DirectX 12, which of course we've all seen the power of. If you've not seen our high-end versus low-end GPU testing on DX12, I suggest you watch it. It really shows you the difference that DX12 can make, so it's a fair enough question. However, he had this to say, quote, "I think any resolution changes will require a much bigger change from Microsoft than DX12 upgrade, to be honest." But he did say they'd give it a shot. Quote, "Of course we'll try. I just want to promise anything unless we can deliver. That's all." Which is more than fair enough if you ask me. Now, we all knew that the resolution was going to be, as Monnier has actually said, and we all knew it was going to be 900p versus 1080p on PS4, and then of course PC as well. You know, your mileage may vary depending on your rig, of course. But I think a lot of people were wondering, well, what about DX12? Surely that's going to change things, and it might. He didn't come out and say, no, we can't do that, DX12 isn't enough. He just seemed skeptical. But he did say they will try. So I'll be interested to see if DX12 is actually enough to bring it up to 1080 on the Xbox One. Not that it really matters, to be honest. Resolution is nice and everything. Of course, I'm a PC gamer. I prefer to have my resolution as high as possible. But at the end of the day, if the game is good, it shouldn't really matter. I'm enjoying the hell out of Bloodborne on PS4 at the moment, even though the frame rate is of course locked at 30. Sure, it'd be nice if it wasn't, but it's still an awesome game. At the end of the day, if the game is fun, I can more than deal with that. So I don't think this is going to affect sales or anything like that. As I said, we already knew it was going to be 900p on Xbox One, but it might actually rain on someone's parade regarding DX12. As I said, DX12 has the potential to be very powerful. Check out our videos, as I said earlier, but it cannot change the specs of the machine. You still are working with hardware. API can only do so much, unfortunately. So it'd be nice if they get up to 1080 for Xbox One, and it'd be pretty awesome if they managed to pull it off, but he did seem skeptical. So anyway, that is me done for this video, but do let me know your thoughts, and I'll see you next time.